So yesterday we are discussing about simple calculator application. This is going to be working fine. And today we will design a new calculator program with two input boxes, and we try to implement all the operations into that. Okay. So I want to create a new program, and this will be something like calc.html. Okay. So for this, I want to take a division. So inside the division, I'm taking multiple inputs. Input type text and placeholder. Mhm. So enter first number. Then after that, I want to take a PR. Input type text placeholder. Enter second number. Okay. Finally, I want to take a button, or you can take a span. Span ID is something like add. It will be a plus button, and I'll try to take multiple spans here. So one is a add, one is a subtraction, one is a multiplication, one is a division. And after these two inputs, I want to take the H1, that is calculate something. And here it will be minus, and here it is star, and this will be something like a division. Let me write down the style sheet for the complete division. So style is important. So first of all, division. For this division, we need to give the width of the division 50% and text align center. And this division should be the center of the screen. We take a center tag. Now let me execute this. Okay. For this, I want to give the H2 calculator. For H2, I want to give the style sheet background color. Background color of the H2 should be black, and after that, color of the element is going to be white. And font style italic. Good. Now you can see. Let me have one more break here. Okay, so for this division, I want to give some more style sheets. For division, background color is a kind of barley wood, or you can take a different color. Now I want to write down the background for span. Background color for the span is red. Color of the element is white. Padding. So we already done padding. Padding is some inner space. Padding is some 10 pixel all sides. The same time, margin I want to give. Margin 10 pixel, padding 10 pixel. So first look and feel I'm focusing on. First look and feel I'm focusing on. Then we will discuss about the. For the division also, I want to apply the padding. Division padding is 20 pixel. Now you can see. Calculate. That is H1. Let me take this also H2. So width of the spans, let me give the width of the spans. 100 pixel. 150 pixel. 2 miss out. Okay, keep it like this. One space. One space. Now come to the script. We have two inputs, right? Document dot get elements by tag name. Name of the tag is input. Input of 0 dot value. You want to receive the value, but when you receive the value, when you click on the button, document dot get element by ID. What is ID? ID name is add. Dot add event listener. Listener name is click and comma add. The function is add. Now let me write a function for that. Function add. For function add, what I want to do is document dot get elements by tag name. Name of the tag is h2. h2 of 1 dot inner HTML is equal to. I want to take the two values. Two values need to be captured. I need to assign the value as addition value. So it is the reason where f number, first number is equal to. No, this is the one. This is the first value, and that first value, and where's second number? Second number is equal to document dot get elements by tag name. Name of the tag is input, and input of 1 dot value. So both values I want to capture first. Both values I want to capture first, and this is something like result. Result is equal to. Now this time result is parseInt of f number plus parseInt of second number. And finally, whatever the result value we got, that result value I need to assign to the h2 of 1. h2 of 0 is heading. h2 of 1 is the bottom h2. Now refresh it. Enter the first number. Enter the second number and click on the calculate button. It is 25. In the same way, you can apply. Okay, here only I want to clear the values. Clear the value means value is equal to empty and value is equal to empty. No assignment, right? Just a value is empty. After adding the two values, after calculate the two values, I want to give the click button and 25. So this addition is working fine. Addition is working fine. In the same way, what you have to do is you can do the subtraction, you can do the division, you can do the multiplication, and you can do the modular division also. At the same time, you can create a new button called C button. C is clear the fields, whatever the fields you have, and you can clear the fields. Okay, so after the conditions, we will do the one more calculator, grade calculator. Grade calculator. So what grade calculator can do? You can enter the marks for all the subjects. And when you click on the calculate grade automatically, I need to show the grade. Grade A, grade B, grade C, something like inter marks, inter results, something like that. So that kind of application we will see after the conditions. Conditions are very important for that. Is it clear till now so far? So you can implement, you can take the same design or you can do simple. See, just clear, no? This one, these two. When you click on the C button, you have to clear the form. That's it. Only you have to give the these two on C add event listener. That span add event. Okay, so take the same thing, take the same design, and you try to implement multiple operations also. That is a one more assignment after this class. You have to implement. I'm doing plus symbol. You can do the multiple other kind of arithmetic operators also. Can I clear this? Okay. Now let me go with the variables. Come to the point. The very first topic of every programming language. The very beginning topic of every programming language. Variable. What is variable here? Variable is the container. So every programming language, whenever you learn, the first topic everybody teaches is variable. The first topic everybody teaches variable. After variable, data types. After that, operators. After that, conditions. After that, loops. So kind of things. But we done some JavaScript codes before variables only. But now I am entering into the variables now. What are the different kind of variables? How to define multiple variables, multiple data types also. Variables and data types. So if you want to define any variables, first of all, we need to understand the data types also. What are the different kind of data it can provide for the variables in JavaScript? Variable is a container which can able to hold data. Which can able to hold data. And variable in JavaScript. We can define with var keyword. Variable in ES6. ES6 is modern JavaScript. In modern JS, we have to define with the let keyword and const keyword. So when I come to ES6, I will explain about the let keyword and const keyword, but this is the plain JavaScript, JavaScript 5. This is ES5. ES5 is, you can use var keyword. Var is a global keyword. Var is a global keyword to define any kind of variable. Any kind of variable. Okay, I'll be having integer type. I'll be having floating type. I'll be having string type. I will be having array type. I will be having object type. I will be having null type. I will be having Boolean type. I will be having undefined value. So you can define multiple kind of data types. So now we will see one simple program how to define all these data types in the variables concept. And variables also some rules and regulations. The first rule for variable is or variable name. Variable name rules. What are the rules for the variable name? Yes, variable name should not start with number. Should not start with number. And second, variable name should not have spaces. And third one, variable name is not a JS keyword. JS keyword, not a JS keyword. Don't use JS keywords for variable names. And one more thing, variable name should not contain any special character. any special character, and variable name allowed underscore special character. I don't know hyphen is available or not. We will check it out. Come to the program. So let me define as variables dot html where x is equal to 10. I want to document dot write br document dot write x. Let me keep this one top of this. Now execute this, open in the browser. Let me go to the inspector. Now I try to go to the inspector now, console. Now we are in the console. Now I try to go with the variable names. Variable names, rules and regulations we are talking about now. So I try to give the variable name with number, one name, possible, invalid, unexpected token, name, hello, possible, or first name, possible, and first underscore name, possible, first hyphen name. Hyphens not allowed. Hyphens not allowed. So that is the reason I just given this program. So one more point you can write. Should not contain any special character. Even hyphens also. Should not contain any special character means so you cannot give this, you cannot give this, you cannot give this one, hyphen, and this one, all this special characters not allowed in the variable. And variable name should not start with the number. One name cannot give. Should not have spaces. First name not possible. JS keyword, for example, if not work, don't give, don't give, don't give. So JavaScript keywords, whatever the JavaScript keywords we have, don't give as variable names. Don't give variable names as JavaScript. JavaScript keywords as variable names. Next thing, variable name should not contain any special characters like this, and variable name allowed only one special character, that is like underscore. Underscore is allowed now. Okay, so in JavaScript, this is the integer. This is an integer kind of data. Okay, I want to see the type of the data. What is the type of the variable? What is the type of the variable? Type of. In Python, that is basically type. But in JavaScript, it is type of X. I want to see what is the type of X. I want to see what is the type of X. It's a number. Number contain into float. Number contain into float. Number అనేది ఒక global type. Global type లో there is integer, there is a float. Integer means there is no digits value. But in the float, we will be having digits also. Now let's go with the, wherever you want, you can use underscore. Wherever you want, you can use underscore. That is not an issue. I will show. That is not an issue. Name underscore. ఎండింగ్ లో తీసుకోవట్లేదా? తీసుకుంటుంది నో ప్రాబ్లం. వాల్యూ ఇవ్వట్లేదు మనం, అది ప్రాబ్లం. తీసుకుంటుంది. అండ్ hello one number you can give after the characters, but number is not in the before the characters. Number is not before the characters. If you say like this, uncaught error. Yes, that is fine. Now come to the point. I want to go with the floating types. Okay, let me go this one as A. XYZ అంటే మూడుతో అయిపోతుంది. I want to go with the ABC characters. Yeah. Now where B? B is equal to floating value 10.456. And this is the kind of float. Now you tell me document dot write B. Then after that, I want to take a break. Break means it is printing in the new line. And I want to see the type of the value. What is the type of the B? What is the type of the B also? Type of the B is float. Sorry, number. After the number also, break should be required. Every time break is required. Why? Because whenever you want to go with the new line, break is required. After 10 break, it's a number. After that, float, it's a number. After that, some number. Now, we'll go with Boolean values, where is graduate is equal to true. I'm saying like true. Boolean having only two things. One is true, one is false. One is true, one is false. Don't give any numbers for that. You cannot give the numbers for that. Is graduate? Yes. And this is Boolean. Bool. And let's see. Let me go to C. C. Okay. And C. Now save it. Refresh. True Boolean. Okay, let me try to go with one more thing. D. False. As Boolean. D is also Boolean. So can I assign a number for this Boolean thing? Let me check it out. False Boolean. It is allowing or not. We just want to check it out. I don't know, but I am checking. BCD E. E is equal to 1. When I say 1, it is taking as integer. It is taking as integer. But in the case of Python, it will give you the 1 for the true. For false, it is giving 0. But in the case of JavaScript, it is putting as a number. See, whenever you are giving the input is automatically taking as integer. Okay, sometime I will tell you in the Python. So, but now E is equal to, I want to give, just I am saying E. E is equal to null value. And this is a null type, null kind of it. And let's go with E here and go down. Now see, null object. Null is a kind of object. Null is a kind of object. Okay, now let's go. F. F is a kind of undefined. Undefined means I'm not defining anything. I'm not assigning the value. I'm not assigning values. So this kind of errors, this kind of outputs also come in the consoles. Sometimes you are not assigning the values. Some variables are actually declared, but it is not having any value. Container is empty container. That is basically called a undefined thing. And just go with the F. And now see. And yeah, undefined. A kind of data is also undefined. Kind of the data is also undefined. Okay, let's go. After F, G, let me see F, G. Okay, G. Let me go with the G. G is the kind of array. Now I want to define array. Array is a list of values. 2, 3, 4. Now let me go with a Z. Type of Z. What is the kind of data? Array, object. Array is object. Printing 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is object. It is object. Okay. For example, I want to receive the value. I want to receive the value only 1. How to receive the value only 1? Document dot, yes, index. Document dot write and Z of 0. When I say Z of 0, only 1 will come. When I say Z of 0, only 1 will come. When I say Z of 1, 2 will come. Delete. No, I am not entering into the operations of array. There are multiple operations in array, multiple operations in object. I will take separate class for that. Now I am just talking about variables. What are the different variables we have? I'm just trying to tell you. Now, there is a method called remove. You can do that. Okay. So now object where G H is equal to, now I'm taking object. Object is going to be starting with curly braces and closing with curly braces. Okay, you may ask a question, sir. Only numbers allowed in the array? Can I take collection of strings? Collection of strings also allowed in the array. LG, Samsung. Possible? Similar data. You can take similar data, you can take non-similar data also. For example, I want to give the employee ID, employee name, employee qualification. You can take in array. No issues with that. Now, this is also array. This is also array. HR. Now, G replaced with H. Now, execute the program. Okay, fine. Object and Apple Samsung also coming. It's not a problem. Now, what my requirement is, I want to take an object. Let's go with the object. Where I. This is the kind of object. Now tell me array rules. What are the rules for array? Array starts with, ends with square braces. Array elements are separated with comma. Elements are separated with comma. Array last element do not have comma. On one thing. Array index starts with, array length starts with For example, I want to find out what is the length of this array. I want to find out what is the length of this array. Length of H. When I say length of H, what is the length of H? Length dot length. There is a problem with Python and JavaScript. When I go with Python and JavaScript, it is confusing. Now, the last is 3. Length of the array is 3. How many elements we have? Only 3 elements. Apple, LG, and Samsung. If you have multiple things, now length will change. Now length will change. What is the length of the array? Length is basically starting with 1. Index is starting with 0. Length is starting with 1. Now let's go and try to understand objects now. Object. Okay, rules of object. JS object starts with curly braces, closed with curly braces. And in JS object, JS object is collection of key value pairs. Key value pairs. Key and value separated with key and value separated with colon. Key value pair separated with comma. Key value pair separated with comma. Last key value pair. Last key value pair do not have comma. Okay, so can I define the object now? I. Tell me. So first of all, I want to give the employee name. Employee name is going to be something like Radhika. Employee ID colon 1001 comma employee qualification B check. Now object is ready. So the same thing. Now this time it is I. Now this time it is I. Type of I is object. Type of I is object. Object will printing as an object, and this is the value for object. Now what my requirement is, I want to receive only employee name. How to receive only employee name? Print only employee name. How to print employee name? Document dot write and I dot enp name. I dot enp name. Suppose I want to give something like employee name is and comma employee. Comma will take or no? Employee name is not. Okay, so in this way you have to understand how to prepare the variables and all. But now we are not in year 6. When we are in year 6, we will go through the let keyword. But this is var keyword. We are using a var symbol every time. Every time you try to observe, I am doing a var keyword or not. Var is a global data type which is using for integers, which is using for floats, which is using for booleans, which is using for null value, which is using for undefined, which is using for array, which is using for object. Whatever you want, you can define. But it is going to be working with what? Var keyword. Now tell me a complex object or complex array where list of employees. Define list of employees. Cheppandi list of employees means కొంతమంది లిస్ట్ కావాలి. I want a list of employees. The first employee Radhikani తీసుకో. The first employee is Radhika. Second employee some other person. Third employee some other person. Fourth employee some other person. చూడండి JavaScript ఎంత సింపుల్. There are some list of employees. Okay, I did not enter into the loops right now, but later we will discuss about the loops. So I want to print all the list of employee names. I want to print out all the list of employee names. Then what I can do? See, this is my data. This is my data. This is my list of employees. Small, simple, complex. Simple, complex means just array is there. Inside the array, we have multiple objects here. What my requirement is, first of all, I want to break the array. Then I want to break the object. Whenever you want to receive the value from the key value pair system, you need to specify the key. If you specify the key, value is coming. If I say employee name, Radhika will come. If I say EMPID, 1001 will come. Okay, so let me go. Employee name Kishore and 1002. Employee name Suresh 003. Saumya 004. BCheck, BSc, MCA, MTech. Now I want Saumya. I want Saumya details. I want Saumya details. Tell me, print Saumya details. Or print names. Print names. Only names కావాలి. ఏం చేద్దాం? Document dot, just print it. Document dot write ఫస్ట్ నేమ్ చెప్పండి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ప్రస్తుతానికి ఆర్ఆర్లో లేము కాబట్టి లూప్లో లేము కాబట్టి అదంతా వదిలేండి. నార్మల్గా లైన్ బై లైన్ ప్రింట్ చేయండి. డాక్యుమెంట్ డాట్ రైట్ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఆఫ్ 0. లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ మీన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆఫ్ 0. We are not in loops now. That is the reason I am just individually writing. After the loops, I will tell you the one more program. Okay, instead of writing 4-5 lines, you can directly write in the single line. If I say index, automatically all the values will. We are not entered into the loops now. So that is the reason I am not writing like that. Only the list of employee names I am actually fetching. Keep a break here, better. Can I see all the names of employees here? Radhika, Soumya, Kishore, everything is coming, but yeah, I will change it. When you write multiple statements in the single line, semicolon is mandatory. ఇవ్వచ్చు ఏం కాదు. ఇవ్వచ్చు ఏం కాదు, అట్లా కూడా రాసుకోవచ్చు. And this is 1, this is 2 na. Okay. So instead of writing, you're telling something. So instead of writing like that, you can just give the plus symbol and you can give the BR also. That is a string, right? String concatenation you can do. That is also fine. Instead of writing multiple document dot write, so you can keep it everything into the one document dot write only. So that is possible. So this is simple or normal complex thing, but the one more complex thing I want to tell you. Just plan like a shop assignment. You have to do now only. Shop is there. In shop, multiple categories of products. Products categories: man category, woman category, kids category. Men's shirts, jeans. Woman ఏదో రాసుకోండి. జ్యువెలరీ sarees. Kids కూడా whatever you want, but I want a complex values, complex thing in design చేయండి. How you can design? You can design with the object. Shop as object. Products as array. Again, inside the array, we will be having multiple objects. One is the men object, one is the woman object, one is the kids object. And again, in men, again array will come. Whenever you have the multiple things, that is going to be including with the array. Whenever you have the global keynote, that is object. Okay, so please design this. ఇది నాకు చూపించి వెళ్ళండి ఎల్ఏలో వేరియబుల్స్ మీద ఒక పట్టు వస్తుంది. ఇది చూపించడం, ఇది రాయడమే కాదు, ఇది అవుట్పుట్ కూడా తీసి చూపించాలా. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇఫ్ ఐ వాంట్ శారీస్ అంటే కొడితే వచ్చాడు, డాక్యుమెంట్ డాట్ రైట్ రాస్తే వచ్చాడు. సో ఇది నాకు జస్ట్ ఒకటి డిజైన్ చేసి ఎలా రాస్తున్నారు, ఎలా అర్థం చేసుకుంటున్నారు అనేది నాకు కొంచెం నా సైట్ మీద వర్క్ ఉంది, వెబ్సైట్ మీద. సో ఐ వాంట్ టు డూ దాట్.